There's a whole garden full of parsley being chopped for tonight's tabbouleh, 100 spices and a mountain of garlic in the air. Welcome to the beautiful, fresh world of Lebanese food, where it's always time to eat something exotic and delicious. Join our food safari to learn the secrets of making the freshest tabbouleh. Spiced lamb for the barbie, a fish transformed into a masterpiece, and the magic of Lebanese sweets.
Lebanese food has a refreshingness, a sourness to it, lots of yogurt, lots of lemon, coriander, mint, parsley. It's a very generous cuisine. It's a land of hospitality, so you just don't walk away hungry at all.
Greg Malouf has made his mark on the Australian restaurant scene with the flavours of his Lebanese heritage. He's written 3 highly acclaimed books, gained thousands of devotees who've eaten at his restaurants, and travels every year to the Middle East for inspiration. What essentials do I need?
First up, burrul, or cracked wheat, burrul. Very important, you know, obviously with tabbouleh and kibbe. Hopefully you're familiar with kibbe. It's almost the national dish of Lebanon. Tahini's a must. Most tips contain tahini in some form.
And tahini's a sesame
Tahini's a sesame paste, yeah. If I'm going to talk about good tahini as opposed to ordinary tahini, then you might have to buy Lebanese tahini. Whipping yogurt into tahini, a little bit of crushed garlic with salt, and also lemon juice. The tahini will thicken up the yogurt.
What do you call that?
I call it Malouf's very quick tahini dip. It's a very simple thing to make. Spices in Lebanon are used with a lot of restraint. You know, things like allspice, cinnamon, and cumin. When we use those spices, we use them with restraint. Now, sumac is it's a dried berry or part of a berry, and it's really quite sour. It's got a little bit of saltiness about it, and it's used in salads.
How do beans and pulses fit into Lebanese cuisine?
A major staple. We've got some chickpeas over here. These look gorgeous too. Look how light. These are 9mm, I bet. And also the colour of a chickpea. These are nice and light. It tells me that they're going to be nice and creamy as well. A little bit of bicup. It'll slightly tenderise them. Soak them overnight. The next day, when you want to cook them, wash them in some fresh water. Plenty of water. No salt, because that'll harden them up. Bring it to the boil. To achieve silky hummus, you have to cook them for at least 2 hours. They have to all break down completely.
The way Aussies used to cook their veggies.
Yes, absolutely. It's all about getting that ratio right, because too much tahini, it becomes incredibly thick and becomes overpoweringly nutty. Maybe every proper Lebanese mother would make yogurt or laban probably 2-3 times a week. And then from that, she'd make labne, which is a yogurt cheese, which is my absolute favourite. And as a kid, all I would remember would be yogurt hanging in cloth all over the house, whether it be in the laundry, over the sink, the shower recess, or in the kitchen.
Tell me, you called it a cheese, but in fact it's strained yogurt, isn't it?
With strained yogurt, yeah, the excess liquid drains out of the cloth, so you're just left with this incredibly thick, lush yogurt.
So not a day goes by in a Lebanese household where yogurt's not used?
If I don't get yogurt at least every second day, I'm ill. Something's wrong.
Dear, you haven't had yogurt yet today.
Well, it's early. It's very early.
Janan Afiuni has grown up knowing her cumin from her coriander. Her family runs a nut roasting business, spice and grocery emporium.
Nuts is something that you've got to have in your pantry. When visitors come over, The first thing that you do is put some nuts on the table in front of them to say, you're welcome to my house.
Wow, and nuts also used in recipes as well?
Yes, definitely. Walnuts, almonds and pine nuts. You toast them with a little bit of olive oil or butter and you pour them over rice, over fish.
Wow, so for added crunch and texture on top of things.
That's right, yeah. Baharat here, what we have here, is something that we use in most of our dishes. And it's a combination of different spices. The other spice mix that you would find in every Lebanese household's pantry is za'atar, a beautiful blend of some sumac, thyme, and roasted sesame seeds. Add some olive oil, beautiful dipping bread, and just have it as a little bit of a, you know, snack or mezza. The concept of mezza, imagine antipasto, imagine tapas, imagine hors d'oeuvres, appetizers, all rolled into one, only bigger and better and more colourful. There are signature dishes in mezza. You've got your labneh, you've got your sausages, you've got your fattoush, bit of tabbouleh, hummus, baba ghanoush, and I can go on and on. And everyone just sits around the table. And it's about bringing everyone together, really. And you sit down and you eat. That's what it's all about. It's about eating and getting along and bonding.
Katia Faraj cooks with her mother in her family's Sydney restaurant, which serves an assortment of Lebanese dips, including the famous eggplant dip, baba ghanoush. So this is the best way to get the smoky flavour, is it?
Yeah, exactly. You have to let it burn. As you can see now, the skin,
That's really
become
tough,
really,
isn't it?
tough. Straight away, you just soak it in cold water, so it cools down.
It's not pretty, is it?
No, it's not pretty. And then you can peel it. I'm just gonna pour it in there. Get some tahini on it. And some lemon. And some salt. And garlic. Look at it. Now you can taste.
Oh, I can taste.
And you tell me.
Okay.
Good.
It is. It's creamy, smoky.
Yeah.
Yum. If there's one main staple, it's bread. To an untrained eye and palate, it's all flatbread. But Lebanese people cross town for their favourite bakery and buy many, many loaves. How it's made is a revelation.
When it goes into the oven, there is a very strong fire from the top. The moisture cannot escape. It's about 900 degrees in the oven. So the moisture has to escape somewhere. It inflates and it becomes like a balloon.
Elias, how is bread used in Lebanese cuisine?
You know, you can't have Lebanese food without Lebanese bread. That's part of the Lebanese table. We don't use much cutlery and, you know, we dip our finger, we take the bread, break it, and, you know, when you do that, you are connected to the food, you know.
And would you eat Lebanese bread at every meal?
Every meal, definitely.
Samira, do you ever buy parsley?
Never, no. Because they're bigger and thicker, the ones that you buy from the shops.
Yeah, this
but
is
when you grow your own,
beautifully
yes,
soft.
nice and fresh, yeah.
Samira Saab is a member of a large food-loving family who are dedicated to using the best, freshest herbs for their salads.
Always in tabbouleh, you must use the fine burrell.
So you soak it in lemon rather than water?
About 2 good size of lemon.
Now, half your garden here,
Half of my garden, yes. I make them into bunches.
but you're not washing it at this stage?
You only wash it after you chop it.
That is such a fresh, beautiful smell, isn't it? You're sort of shaving it, aren't you?
Yeah. And we only put just a handful of mint, not much. Give it a nice flavour. Again, we chop it very fine. I prefer the Rome tomato. Now, you can either put onion or shallots. I personally prefer shallots. Okay, as you see, the parsley is ready. Add brule and the tomatoes and the shallots. A bit of salt, a bit of pepper, and a bit of oil. And the best way to mix is with hands.
Does that feel good?
Oh, it feels so nice.
Does
yes,
it?
Yes, yeah. Okay, now, the way we eat our tabbouleh, we get lettuce. Okay, we just put...
Beautiful. Oh, bomb.
Wow. You know what? I eat that every day and I still say wow.
It is really good. It is really, really good. Step into a Lebanese-run butcher shop and you're immediately hit with a waft of exotic spice, from the air-dried beef coated with spices called bastourma to the mixed spices used in some of the marinated meats for the barbie and the rosewater and pine nuts in the sausages. When Lebanese people come in to buy, are they buying lamb differently from Aussies?
Well, when the Lebanese person comes to buy, he wants, say, for example, a lamb leg.
Yeah.
He'll buy 2-3 lamb legs.
Ah.
He's got 4 or 5 kids, you know, cousins, aunties.
Yeah.
It's all about the gathering. An Aussie fella just buys the 1 leg of lamb, shares it him and his wife.
Yeah.
Another product which we have, it's called kafta, and that is similar to a risol.
Okay.
Okay, so when an Aussie fella comes in, he goes to me, you got any risoles? I go, mate, we don't sell risoles here, we sell kafta. Have a go at this one.
Fouad Sayed was one of the first Lebanese restaurateurs in Australia, still cooks at his restaurant Summerland and thinks nothing of preparing lunch for 20 or 30 at home. And the easiest way is on the barbie.
Put parsley in it. This one got to be very fine. Have lamb and have beef. Some people, they like it with all beef. Some people, they like it with all lamb. Now, we're gonna do the onions.
Hey, Fouad, that's the biggest knife I've ever seen.
Yeah. It's Australian made.
Is it really?
We're gonna put salt, white pepper, and that's all.
Fouad, what's the secret of good Lebanese food?
Touch of a hand.
The touch of the hand.
Yeah, to mix it together.
Really?
Yeah, and then it tastes good.
Whoa. Wet hands?
Yeah.
And then make it even, eh?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Beautiful.
Oh, thank you. You're very good.
You're gonna get the job next week.
Oh,
Start coming up. Look. See, they're coming.
Oh,
They're
that's
coming.
nice.
Beautiful, man. See why I make plenty salad?
yep.
Good with a good salad. That's it.
So this is made for the Australian barbie, though.
For Australian barbie, for Lebanese barbie, everybody.
Chef Greg Malouf loves the simplicity of Lebanese seafood and combines exotic flavours with a beautiful, fresh, whole Tasmanian salmon.
I just want to give it a light seasoning. Olive oil. Just a little bit of...
Almost looks like Arabic writing there, Greg.
Oh, thank you.
Anoint him.
Yes. More Arabic writing. Just wrap it up like in a fish and chip shop. That's nice. So we're cooking it in the centre of the oven. Ideally 20 minutes on one side. And then flip it over another 20 minutes. We need to make a yogurt tahini sauce. This is wonderful new seasoned garlic, so we want to crush that so it's incredibly fine. Also, we want some lemon.
Catch the seeds.
Just catch any seeds. Now, you see how the tahini's thickening up the yogurt?
Oh, it does thicken up. Isn't it great? But it smells like a cooked fish.
Yeah. You feel it there. There's a little bit of give. This is pretty good. I'm pretty happy with this.
The salmon is perfectly cooked, and for better presentation, Greg gently scrapes the fish to reveal it in all its rosy glory. Perfect.
Put this lovely, tangy, nutty sauce on top.
Wow. Greg makes a salad by chopping coriander and mint, dicing red onions, chopped golden roasted walnuts, very finely diced red chillies, and a good sprinkling of sumac.
We just need to dress it with a little bit of sea salt, lots of pepper, extra virgin, 4 or 5 spoons of this. Lovely, juicy. Look at all that juice. This is where all these wonderful colours come together. The idea here is we need to coat this evenly. And then we just tidy it up. And there we have one hell of a fish.
One hell of a fish.
For one hell of a family.
A beautiful masterpiece, Greg.
Go down to the centre.
That is...
That's how easy it is to portion
Wow. That's a beautiful colour.
And this is actually what we're aiming for. You see how nice and moist that is?
Beautiful. Oh, God. That is unbelievable. It is absolutely stunning. Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
The Lebanese have seduced us with their popular snack foods. The falafel, made from chickpeas and sometimes fava beans, is now loved by many Australians who've experienced the warm waft of fresh coriander and spice from a freshly cooked falafel.
That's the best falafel you eat it when you eat it like this.
Oh, I'll say. And Lebanese pizza is similarly Moorish. In a cuisine with no pork products, the meat lovers special is called laham bajin and is made with minced meat and spices. Or there's the fragrant spice mix za'atar, mixed with olive oil, which makes a brekkie favourite called manouche.
We usually put some tomatoes, fresh tomatoes, a bit of fresh mint, some onion. You have seedless olives.
That
Olives
is
to the seeds.
beautiful.
Lebanese brekkie.
So adored as salads and veggies that there are now varieties available in Australia that are actually called Lebanese, like the Lebanese cucumber and the Lebanese pale green zucchini or marrow. Now this makes a fantastic dish called kousa. So these are the loved type of zucchini for a special dish.
We use them for a number of things, but primarily for kousa, which is kousa mahshi, and that means stuffed zucchinis.
Wow.
Quite simple.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's quite
Call them
simple.
Lebanese zucchini?
Absolutely. Anything that has a Middle Eastern descriptor on it is good.
Judy Saber is a psychologist and cross-cultural trainer with the New South Wales Police. In the evenings and weekends, she loves cooking the dishes she grew up with.
Grab your tool. So just put your utensil in there. Start to actually gently, it's a real art, and you start to turn it, but you're pushing the utensil down towards the palm of your hand.
Okay.
Really interesting way of doing it. And and what happens is you pull out your little bits. So we'll just grab a little bowl and put our little bits in because we don't want to throw anything away. And you just go straight back in again and start doing it. You're really good at it, actually.
Do you think?
Absolutely.
Oh, must be my Lebanese background, I reckon.
I tell you what, that's perfect. Well, what we need to do now is we need to rinse those out in some salt water. Wash that in there. Give them a little bit of a rub.
So, the next step is the stuffing?
Just a cup of washed rice, then put the meat in. And I tend to use a lean mince, just a small medium tomato. And we're going to go half of the chopped onion today. About a third of a cup of parsley. Same amount of mint, and then the same amount of coriander. Chili, the bhorod, which is the mixed spice. The spice of the gods, cumin, okay, or as we say in Arabic, kamoon. And we've got some black pepper and some beautiful salt. And you do have to have the salt in here because it does bring the flavours up. And then what we're going to put is just a little bit of butter in there, and this has just been softening as it's been sitting on the bench. And then again, some beautiful extra virgin olive oil. We're just going to put a couple of tablespoons in. The one thing about Lebanese food is so much of it does involve using your hands. I mean, making the kibbi, doing the tabbouleh, it's really important to actually use your hands to do it. Feels good, doesn't it? There's nothing like a bit of mush. Okay, and what we do is we literally grab a small amount and start weaving it in. Now, there's a technique here because many people may not fill them enough. So what we're going to do is the challenge is to tap it. So when you tap it, the ingredients will naturally fall down. Pop them in the bowl. We're going to pop probably 2 heaped tablespoons of salt, 2 heaped tablespoons of tomato paste. We're just going to mix that through, and that's really basically the basis of our sauce.
Wow.
Yeah. And
That's
so what
pretty
we're going
easy.
To do, really easy as pie. We're going to gently pop these in. Off we go. And we're just going to boil it up. And you know what the catch with this is that you don't put a lid on it. I'm just going to have this with a little bit of fresh yoghurt. And you're going to do the taste test?
I think we both are, aren't we? Well done. I think I've done this back to front. That is a seriously good vegetable. Nice. Sweets traditionally don't end a meal, but rather punctuate the spaces in between meals. And in keeping with the generosity and abundance of Lebanese food, everything's on a massive scale. Lebanese baklava sees phyllo pastry and nuts taken to new heights, bathed in clarified butter, baked till golden and anointed with sugar syrup. One unique ingredient for sweets is a form of clotted cream called ashtar, made by skimming the top of boiling milk. The result is dense and delicious.
This one here is called Ward Sham. It's called Roses of Damascus. It's just a phyllo pastry. What we do is we open it up and we put some of our cream in the middle there.
Oh.
Put it right in the middle, and it's like that. The kids actually call that cream burgers. This one here is one of our favourite sellers, and we just roll it up, as I said, and put the cream in the middle and fry it and dip it in syrup.
Wow, that looks beautiful. So you bite into that and you get cream and
Crisp,
syrup and...
soft, amazing. This one here is knefe. That's a semolina at the top, cream in the middle, put a bit of cream on top of that, some pistachio, the vine. But my absolute favourite has got to be this one here. This is mafrouke. Mafrouke is like semolina fudge. Put up the cream on top like that. So the cream breaks down the sweetness, add a bit of crunch with some almonds, and then we just sprinkle some pistachio on top like that. You have to try this.
I have
It's
to eat it.
divine. So
Oh, look at that.
enjoy.
What a great...
Yeah, I know.
Totally addictive. On our next safari, the brilliant colour and flavour of Mexican food, from marinades to moles, tacos to tortillas. Just a couple of cardamom pods, eh?
Better break it.
Oh.
See, come in. See?
Ah,
Hold it.
yeah?
Yeah.
So it has to bubble a couple of times.
Yeah. To juice it. Now the coffee bean juice.
That's beautiful, smooth coffee.
See? That means healthier. Only juice. Good health.
Good health.
Yeah.